Hi everyone. So today let's solve a Leetcode question called search a 2D matrix 2. So this question basically very similar to the previous question called search a 2D matrix. However, there's significant difference in here. The second property. So second property here means integer each column sorting ascending from top to bottom. However, there's no guaranteeing that integer specific row is greater than all integers in the previous row regardless of columns. So now let's do example here. Maybe I will use graph to draw. Okay, so in example, want to search this entire array, right? So you see we're starting at 1, okay? And the first row is increasing order from 1 all the way to this 15, they're all increasing order. And then for the first column, we're starting 1, okay, then go down, they are also increasing order. However, let's look at the problem. So let's say we have 2 here, the 1 here. Obviously, the 1 is literally smaller than these 2. However, there's no guarantee that the elements in the same row as 1. For example, here we have 4, 7, 11, 15 are smaller than 2. Instead, you see the 4, 7, this 11, and 15 are all greater than 2. Therefore, we cannot use the previous double binary search strategy in the previous question to solve this problem. So how can we solve in an efficient way? Well, one strategy is to start at this corner, which is the upper right corner, right? So if the target is too small, we will go to the left side. Otherwise, if the target is too large, what to do? We will go down to check the bottom rows. Okay. So you see the strategy is very simple and useful. We'll use this two-point strategy to solve this problem. And now let's dive into the coding part. Well, in the coding part, first initialize find return because it's general framework for all kinds of Leetcode questions. Well, let's initialize the total rows and total columns. So the total rows is length of matrix, columns is length matrix with indexation 0. And initial row will be 0 because starting at upper rows. Initial columns will be columns 91 because we are starting at the right column, right? Now, while row is smaller than row, this means we have not reached the end. The column is greater than 0 because equal to 0. This means we are still within the column range, right? We want to check if the target match, then we have to return true. If target is too small, as mentioned before, we have to move left to check smaller values. If target is too large, we have to go down to check larger values. And finally, if we iterate this entire two-point search and don't find anything, this means the target is not in this 2D matrix and we have to return false. Okay, once finished coding comments, we can actually write code. If our target is equal to matrix, row, and column, and we immediately return true. Now, otherwise, find target is smaller than this element, right? Then we have to deduct the columns to move the column right, left. Otherwise, if our target is too large, we have to move the row down to check large values in bottom rows. And otherwise, to finish this two-point search, we don't get what we want, return false. Okay, now let's submit the result to see it works. Okay, so question here, sorry, the typo. Okay. Okay, you see the time capacity memory usage is not bad, right? And I think the question is very easy to understand and solution is very useful. If you like this video, please subscribe to my channel and I'll see you in the next videos. Thank you very much.